Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to take you on a deep dive into one of the most chilling and mysterious cases of the 21st century. This is the story of Elisa Lam, a young woman whose tragic disappearance and death at the infamous Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles left the world with more questions than answers. Now, before we get into the details, let me give you a little background about Elisa. Elisa Lam, also known by her Cantonese name Lam Ho Yi, was a 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada. She was attending the University of British Columbia and, like many young people, Elisa had a love for travel. In January 2013, she decided to take a solo trip to the US, visiting cities like San Diego and Los Angeles. But it was in LA that her life took a tragic turn. Elisa checked into the Cecil Hotel, a place with a dark and twisted history. The Cecil is notorious for being associated with suicides, murders, and some of LA's most unsettling stories. Over the years, it's become infamous for its ties to crime and even paranormal events. For Elisa, it was meant to be a temporary stop in her travels. But she would never check out. Elisa was reported missing at the beginning of February 2013. Her last known contact was on January 31st when she was seen at a local bookstore buying gifts to bring home to her family. Her parents, concerned when they didn't hear from her, alerted the LAPT, and soon, the search for Elisa Lam began. But it wasn't until February 19th, nearly 3 weeks later, that her body was discovered. This is where the story becomes even more disturbing. Her body was found inside one of the water tanks on the roof of the Cecil Hotel. The discovery was made after hotel guests complained about issues with the water, strange taste, low pressure. Some guests even reported that the water was black and had a foul odor. Maintenance workers investigating the complaints found Elisa's body floating in the tank. Now, let's pause for a moment and really consider this. How did a 21-year-old woman, who was traveling alone, end up in a secured water tank on the roof of a hotel? This question is what baffled investigators and the public alike. To access the water tanks, one had to go through multiple layers of security, a locked door, a fire escape, and then, the water tanks themselves had heavy lids. So how did Elisa get there? The mystery deepened when the Los Angeles Police Department released the last known footage of Elisa. And this footage, well, it's one of the most unsettling parts of this case. In the video, Elisa is seen inside an elevator at the Cecil Hotel. She behaves strangely. At first, she steps in, presses multiple buttons, and then stands still. The doors remain open. Elisa seems confused, looking around, as if someone or something is outside the elevator. She peeks out, steps in and out of the elevator multiple times, makes odd hand gestures, and even seems to hide inside the elevator at one point. All while the elevator doors remain open, not closing even once during this bizarre sequence. The footage went viral, sparking countless theories. Was she being followed? Was there someone, an invisible force, maybe, that Elisa was interacting with? Many viewers found the video unsettling, and it fueled theories ranging from paranormal encounters to foul play. Some even suggested that the video had been tampered with, as it appeared to have strange jump cuts and timing inconsistencies. But there's more to this story. Elisa had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and was on medication to manage her condition. According to her family, Elisa had struggled with her mental health in the past, but nothing could have predicted this tragic outcome. After a lengthy investigation, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office ruled her death an accident. The autopsy found no signs of physical trauma or foul play, and toxicology reports indicated that while Elisa had traces of her prescribed medication in her system, she wasn't taking them as regularly as she should have. The official conclusion was that her death was a result of drowning, likely brought on by disorientation from her mental state. Still, many questions remain unanswered. How did she get into the water tank? Why was she acting so strangely in the elevator footage? Was it just a tragic accident, or was there something more sinister at play? And then, of course, there's the history of the Cecil Hotel itself. This isn't just any ordinary hotel. Over the decades, the Cecil has been home to numerous suicides, murders, and even housed notorious criminals like the serial killer Richard Ramirez, known as the Night Stalker. Some believe that the hotel is cursed, or even haunted, and that perhaps Elisa fell victim to something supernatural. But what do you think? Was Elisa Lam's death an unfortunate accident exacerbated by her mental health struggles, or is there something darker lurking beneath the surface of this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more chilling tales like this one. Stay curious, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.